Americans are seeing prices rise. They're seeing it on their bills. Americans are seeing prices rise. They're seeing it on their bills. How long can they expect that pain to last?
So they've already seen it get much better because if you were truthful, which you're not, I know you very well, uh, you have gasoline that hit $1.98 yesterday in a couple of states. You have gasoline's way down. The price of oil has dropped substantially. Uh, the price of groceries is substantially down. The price of eggs. When I came in, they hit me with eggs. I just got there. I was here for 1 week, and they started screaming at me, eggs have gone through the roof. I said, I just got here. I was there for 7 days, and I hear that eggs have gone through the roof before I got there. And they were screaming at me, the press, the fake news, like you're fake. And the fake news is screaming at me like about eggs. I said, I've only been here. This is my seventh day.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is how dumb Donald Trump thinks you are. This isn't me. This isn't Breathe Easy. Do not shoot the messenger. This is how dumb Donald Trump thinks you are. Donald Trump
of groceries.
Donald Trump thinks he can tell you that gasoline was $1.98 in a few in a few states. Oh yeah, I gotta mute it. Donald Trump thinks by telling you that gasoline is way down and it was $1.98 yesterday, that you're dumb enough to believe that and not look at the facts. You understand? He's calling somebody fake, a liar, and this is fake news, and at the same time delivering fake news himself. Talking about egg prices on day one. Sir, hasn't it been 4 months? Aren't we on month 4, damn near month 5? Donald Trump made a whole bunch of promises to be done on day 1. You guys remember? Only thing I remember he actually did on day 1 was make TikTok legal again. You understand? That was his number 1 priority. You understand? And tariffs. You understand? So it's just like, for somebody, it's just the disrespect. That's what you need to be aware of. The disrespect that somebody can just lie to your face when you're starving. You can't buy eggs, but the man is telling you, F your reality. This isn't real. You can't, eggs are low now. And you're just supposed to be dumb enough to walk away and think, yes, thanks, Mr. President. No. Listen, we're gonna bring it back, and I'm gonna pause it, and because this deserves a real Breathe Easy breakdown.
Can they expect that pain to last?
So they've already seen it get much better because if you were truthful, which you're not, I know you very well, you have gasoline that hit $1.98 yesterday.
Mind you, be very, very attentive to the fact that Donald Trump got defensive over somebody asking a question. This is what dictators do. You know what I mean? This is what people this is what people who feel like they're better than you do. How dare you question me about your own living standards? How dare you ask me, when will the pain stop? What pain? I'm the president. There is no pain. So you got to make sure that you understand that he's not coming. The only reason why he's coming out with this vitriol is because the people are asking him questions. We've seen a pattern of this. JD Vance with the president of Ukraine. Whenever these guys are hit with hard facts that they cannot run away from, they revert to the name calling, they revert to lies, they revert to over talking, because they can't give you the truth, because if they give you the truth, they would never be in power. You understand? And they can't necessarily, actually, no, but you know what though? They can lie. And unfortunately, they got y'all so, maybe you guys are that dumb though. Maybe. Actually, yeah, maybe. Actually, maybe you guys are. Maybe I'm the odd one out. Maybe y'all are, because he's definitely lying. You know what I mean? And there are probably definitely people out there who will see that gas wasn't $1.98 yesterday, but still say, oh, you know what? That's still my guy in terms of, I still like what he's doing. He's the realest guy alive. So it's just like, I mean, do I gotta blame him? This is almost like the only this is like the whores thing, where it's just like, yeah, like I don't like the fact that these ladies is out here talking about give me 25K a butt cheek or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, yo, bro, if somebody's willing to pay it, you know what I mean? Like, are they dumb or are they really smart? You know what I mean? Like you almost got to put yourself in that perspective. It's like, I don't like talking down on Trump supporters, because I know a lot of y'all are out there and like, whatever. I'm not trying to upset you guys, but whatever. I'm not upsetting you. The truth might just hurt or whatever. Never mind. I take it back. So it's almost like, yo, bro, like if he can tell the people gas was $1.98 yesterday, and his Fox News and the people will push the propaganda, is he dumb or is he smart? Is he dumb or are we dumb? You know what I mean? Like, actually, I gotta think about that. All right, let's see what else is going on. We're gonna break it down, Breathe Easy style. Make sure you like and subscribe at the same damn time. I appreciate your viewership. If you're not watching this live, man, hit that subscribe button, all bells notified, man. That's how I know that you guys like these type of videos. I'm doing all type of different things on this channel. So if you guys want to see more of this, let me know down in the comment section. Hold on a second.
$1.98 yesterday in a couple of states. You have gasoline's way down. The price of oil has dropped substantially. The price of groceries are substantially down. The price of eggs, when I came in, they hit me with eggs. I just got there. I was here for 1 week and they started screaming at me, eggs have gone through the roof. I said,
You know what's funny? Trump was the one screaming about eggs going through the roof. Now that I think about it, I don't need to look this up to remember. Donald Trump was the one talking about eggs prices are through the roof. They're going crazy. Nigga, you was the one saying it. Now it's like somebody took over the establishment and they just keep on blaming the previous owners. Sir, you're the owner now. You know what I mean? And this time we can't even give you, it's not even like you just started. First of all, you've been here before. That's number one. You was here before. All right. And then now you got reelected again and we damn near 4 months in. You know what I mean? Like, no, you are responsible for what's going on right now. You've had enough time. You've done all these. Nigga, if you can send U.S. citizens to out, no, he didn't do that. Let me take that back. If you can do everything that you've been doing when it comes to the people feeling like, yo, bruh, this dude is trying to crack down on our legitimate freedoms that we read about in textbooks growing up. If you can do all of that, bro, you can do eggs. You can make sure eggs are going down, or at least you can look up what gas prices are. You know what I mean? If you can't, if you could do, you're doing everything under the sun, but what you said you was gonna do. You know what I mean? Besides the TikTok extension, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping that goes away. I need an American company to own that bad boy, or I need that bitch to go away. You understand? But you over here worrying about business deals, worrying about how people perceive you, how your constituents feel. And unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to call anybody dumb. That's not my style. Because there were real reasons why he made it there. To be honest with you, the Democrats were dumb too. Like the fact that he even made it there. Like, nigga, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, where did we mess up? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't want to call him dumb, but he definitely thinks you're dumb. 100%. Donald Trump does not respect you as a voter. If he can sit there and tell you gas prices were down $1.98 and you can and expect you to believe it, you understand? And so we should all be scared. We should all be worried about this. I'd rather you not say anything at all than to lie to me like this. You're the president. You're supposed to know and do better. Hold on a second.
Just got here. I was there for 7 days and I hear that eggs have gone through the roof before I got there. And they were screaming at me, the press, the fake news, like you're fake. And the fake news is screaming at me like about eggs. I said, I've only been here. This is my 7th day. And they were right. They went up 87% and you couldn't get them. They said, you won't have eggs for Easter, which is coming up. Happy Easter, everybody. You won't have eggs for Easter. And we did an unbelievable job. And now eggs are all over the place. And the price went down 92%.
Americans are seeing
eggs went down 92%. He's just throwing numbers out there. Let's see these comments. Gas is 198. Sounds like that came from a 6'3", 225-pound guy with perfect Cottagen. Cottagen, is that like a skin thing? MAGA believes it. That's all he cares about. Exactly. And that's a problem. You know what I mean? Like man, like I don't know how. I've never seen this. This is what scares me, and this is I've been talking about this. I'm not telling you to be against Trump. I'm done doing that or whatever. Because whenever I say whenever I say something against Trump, y'all automatically assume I'm for the Democrats. You know what I mean? And whenever I say something against the Democrats, y'all automatically assume I'm for Trump or whatever. But you know, it doesn't matter where you lie on the political spectrum. You know what I mean? Your president is lying to you when you're asking him about your pain and suffering, you know, and that should affect everybody, you know, and I'm not even, yo, bro, I don't even expect people to not even mess with Trump for lying. I'm not even expecting y'all to even be like, yo, F Trump, we're going to go Democrat now forever. I'm not even expecting that. I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, like, don't you want egg prices to go down? Don't you want gas to go down? It's just like, when did Donald Trump become greater than America? When did this one man become bigger than the program? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even talking to Democrats. I'm talking to Trump supporters. I don't even expect you to not vote for him again or even go for that third term thing or whatever. But actually, no. Actually, that's scary too, though. But that's a whole nother thing. Whatever. Maybe you love him to death and you want him to have a third term. But when we get to the fact that, yo, the man is lying to you in your face when you're talking about stuff that is very important, even not even about that, just the character flaw. Like, think about it. You got a leader who cracks under pressure. Him and the vice president has shown on numerous occasions, when people talk about facts, when people talk about stuff that would rub them the wrong way, instead of explaining it in a BS way, or give me that, or don't say nothing at all, but instead they're just gonna lie to you and give you some false reality, bro. Like, I don't know how you could live. I don't know how these niggas is operating, bro. Bro, call it out. You know what I mean? Like, every time some news story goes out about Trump, the first place I go to is Fox News, because I want to know what the other side is saying. Like, what are they? How are they gonna justify this one? You know what I mean? Like that, most of the time they don't even talk about it. Actually, that's actually funny. A lot. Actually, I bet you I gotta go. Next time I'm gonna look to see, we're gonna go see how they justify certain things or whatever. And it's just like, golly, bro, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm an American. We hate our presidents. We love them up until they get elected, and then we hold their feet to the fire. That's the America I grew up in. You know what I mean? That's the Americans I love. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're in power now. Now we hate you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a good thing. That keeps them on their toes. But when they can tell you gas is $1.98 and you're screaming MAGA forever, it's just like, yo, bro, are you voting for the country or are you voting for the man? I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all got to hit the like button, subscribe at the same damn time. You know I appreciate your viewership. Where we at with it? 45 minutes? It's 9:35. Come on, man. I think that's good time. And I got to skirt up out of here. Next time we going live for real. I had a busy day. But like I said, man, you know I appreciate your viewerships, man. If y'all like these videos, you got to let me know. Because people are hitting me up. They telling me, yo, bro, keep it up. We like this style. Other people are like, yo, bro, we don't want to see your face, bro. Get back to the funny voiceovers. Ain't nobody trying to talk about no realness. You understand? But the numbers ain't, you know what I mean? People are rocking with it. I'm going to give y'all both for as long as I can. You know what I mean? But I got to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because TikTok, I ain't even going mad. Actually, not. Let me keep that to myself. Actually, you know what I mean? I'm going to move in silence. But I'm gonna keep on delivering. You just gotta keep on tapping in and letting me know what's up. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new viewers. You know what I mean? We gonna rock. I'm gonna rock out with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I see the analytics. Let's rock it out, man. Anyways, those are the three things I want to run through real quick. Doo-wop waiting for me. We gotta get right. We gotta get tight. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe at the same damn time. I'm out of here. Breathe easy, man. I'm out of here. Peace out. Peace.